Though it would be really funny to just see like an invisible, like you just see a dog just floating. Like there's like, it's just a dog or a cat. No, she's not a black lab. She is a, it's deceptive, but she is a Great Pyrenees mix of some kind. So she's she's mostly Great Pyrenees. And then we suspect that maybe there's a little bit of black lab in there. And also perhaps German Shepherd, based on like the way her body is built. She's definitely like a big mutt. Like Pyrenees have dew claws, but Sadie only has one dew claw on her back right leg, I think. So instead of having a dew claw on all four of her legs, she only has it on one leg, which is actually really funny. Welcome to the stream, Magi, Spoonbleeder 98, Super Eagle 1989, Fargo Nevervine, RC Star Destroyer, and Sweatsaw. How are y'all doing today? It's good to see you. Oh, the galaxy is looking really rough, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this place is at corruption 4, 2, 4, 2, 1. Wish I could move the map better. 2. Going to be 4. Going to be 2. I guess we'll head this way because there's really nothing else we can do. It's lovely to see you all this morning. Oh, I need to turn off the Nightbot thing, don't I? We did do the charity stream a few days ago. It went super well. I'm really pleased with how that went. That was fantastic. I could not be more proud of this community and their generosity when it came to supporting St. Jude's. There it is. You've had a pretty shit holiday season so far? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things like turn up for you, my dude. I really do. Okay, so we picked up all this crap. Let's head back to the center of the galaxy. Mops, good to see you. New bloom activity. Okay, so, okay, this one we have to stop because it is getting so bad over here. Initial repairs to the augmentation chamber are complete. The chamber's mechadendrites are functional and neural lobotomizing spurs are operating at a barely acceptable 58.062% efficiency, enough to supply me with a minimal slow of servitors. All right. So what I could use... Additional speed would be really nice. We're at 2 hull integrity. We could repair the ship. We could get another prognosticator to help with that area. Oh man, additional experience. +1 recruitment rank. Oh gosh. Hello from Quebec. Hello there. I didn't know you were in Quebec. Nevervine. Good luck in the campaign. Thank you. We're actually desperately going to need all the luck we can get. That's 36 days. That's a really long time. I have quite a few servitors. Okay, let's go ahead and do another prognosticator so that we can try and get that place under control. Like this area that's like super messed up. Let's see. Brother Rathaman Gar has recovered. He has joint reinforcement, so he'll need 45 days to get to full strength. Okay. Hey, Warrior Jaw, how you doing? Oh no, it's the boss.
I must begin with your exterminatus order. At times, we must think the unthinkable. Such is the burden and the duty of the Ordo Malleus.
Thank you for the 4 months.
Think it a failure, but remember the price of such decisions is steep and not one to be made lightly. Inquisitor, my apothecaries have reviewed your Auspex readings in detail. The trends you've identified do appear somewhat disturbing. You have done well to provide me with hard evidence. I will send you further support to combat this evil. Be aware, the Grey Knights are engaged in 89 active operations throughout the Imperium, so I must distribute our resources carefully. Commander, you are Ektar's chosen, and he has no doubt...
We need more knights! Please, God, give us more knights!
What is it you need most from the chapter?
We need more brothers.
You should have enough knights to combat this threat. However, given the challenges of dealing with this Inquisitor, I will ensure you have access to the warriors you need.
He mocks me.
I have witnessed Inquisitors of significantly higher station melt underneath that gaze. I expect he is testing you.
The only thing being tested is my patience.
He did acknowledge the gravity of your report. That is a victory we had previously been denied.
Oh, thank God, dude. Look at all this requisition we have. Okay, so we're gonna get bigger knights. We're gonna get better armor. And let's get better ranged weapons. All right. That maybe, just maybe, that'll give us enough to survive. Because we have been getting beat down. The fact that he gave us 2 requisition, like, oh man, that was super helpful. It's the end. Server the Great Horned Rat and Big Aggie 72. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, this place is... Danger level is severe. Oh, no. 5 enemy reinforcements. Extreme level of mutation. Oh, jeez. All right. God, I barely have enough knights to even do the damn mission. Maybe I should have saved a requisition. But we can actually... I don't think we can make it to here. No, so we're just gonna wait a bit and see if we can... no, I don't think we... Oh, I missed it. Honestly, probably for the best.
Update. Servitors have recovered an uncatalogued artifact from the subdecks.
But we
should be returned to the armory of Titan for analysis.
What purpose would it serve in some dusty armory? We should use it.
This weapon is part of our legacy. We could enshrine it on board to honor Xiphos' history.
Gain a master-crafted weapon, return it to Titan, and shrine it to inspire our brothers. Our brothers could use inspiration, but I really feel that returning it to Titan would actually probably be... I don't want to use it. I feel like using it is... oh, she vanished. Okay. She'll be back. I feel like using it is a trap. Like... that it is... that's an obvious trap. That's a trap. Let's send it back.
Such a waste. Your Grandmasters have already forgotten the gesture.
+3 requisition. Oh baby. Oh baby, that is just what the doctor ordered. We can get new knights. a level. Oh gosh, and he's a rank 1 apothecary, but I don't even care.
Alien.
Don't even care. Venerable Soul, +1 max willpower. Cool. Oh, you're back. Actually, you know what? Instead of more healing, I think I'm gonna put him in Terminator armor to make him tankier. Commander, I'm pleased to report the brother Joshua Harn is recovered from duty. Due to his injury, we had to install torso reinforcement. He'll need 43 days to recover to full strength. Wait, what is happening?
Sharp rises in your heart rate and other physiological markers. For the unaugmented, this typically indicates either severe emotional distress or
Yes,
psychic
yes,
overload.
it has been challenging, Dominus, but hardly a measure of my limits.
Commander, the Inquisitor has completed her task.
Indeed.
Oh, she finished research.
And it has proved fruitful beyond my hopes. As I theorized, the seeds all emit a common signal from the same destination.
Conclusion?
Don't you see? Such power echoes in the winds of the warp, whispering of a birthplace, the source of their power. I believe the answer to every question will be found there.
Inquisitor, you listen to voices in the Sea of Souls?
You object to my methods, Knight?
You are only human. You walk a dangerous path.
I am a sanctioned Inquisitor of the Ordo Malleus.
This petty dueling is unproductive. Inquisitor, you have located this site?
Have I not said it? The seed's energy points here, to the heart of an Eldari craft world. The craft world Usaria. In the warp's tides, I saw visions of it overrun. The inhabitants slaughtered by the plague god's servants.
Craft world.
Now, its wraithbone ruins act like a protective cocoon, shielding the bloom's foul energies from detection.
Such a blasphemous sight will not be unguarded.
Existing archives suggest this craft world is dormant. A swift strike could yield valuable data.
Your tech priest is, as always, on point, Commander. When the time comes, and I urge you to make it soon, I will accompany your knights through the ruins of the craft world and extract the truth with my own hands.
Okay, so I think we can send... With careful study of the seeds, I've isolated a spore that leads to the heart of an Eldari craft world. Your brother Ector is skeptical, but I understand that we have little choice. The bloom expands at an erratic pace, and we cannot purge the infection one system at a time. We must get ahead of the virus, and this craft world may contain the first substantial clue I need. Cool. So... we can do... Gate of Infinity. Teleport everybody. Immobilize all enemies for a turn. +1 stratagem slot. Minus warp. Oh, warp surges give us willpower. Yeah, let's take that. So every time there's a warp surge, we get to benefit from it. That'll be good. We got new dialogue.
You have my attention, Knight.
Psalm Mage, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And to you, Franz Emperor, good to see you. You believe the answers lie within this craft world?
Yes, our records are scant, but it seems the craft world has been silent for ages.
What we do know is that they were once extremely hostile towards the Imperium. There's been an inquisitorial interdiction on all stellar passage in the region since it was first encountered. Perhaps we kept our distance for too long. Do you think the Eldar triggered the bloom?
There must have been something on that craft world to anchor the plague god's disease in real space.
Doubtful. It is the Dark Prince, the god of desire, who covets Eldari souls, and so far I only have evidence of the seeds corrupting humans. Okay.
If we must.
Your zeal in ridding the sector of this plague matches our own.
I've had the plague god in my sights for a long time, Commander.
You can go away for eternity. Bye. Exclamation mark dog. I was brought up in the Scola Progenium, an orphan my parents lost to a deadly wasting disease. You've encountered his children before?
Nurgle's servants take many forms.
Yes, indeed, I've sought them out. From sentient poxes to the grotesque demons we have fought here, of all the creatures of chaos, servants of the Plague Lord are the most profane, the most insidious. So this is personal for you.
This is my life's work. I have become particularly adept at it.
I've dedicated my life to purging their vile infestation of the galaxy. I realize this might seem a foreign concept to you Astartes, born as you are to fulfill your duty, but yes, if you must know. This is my life's work.
If we must.
How do you assess our progress?
You have slowed the bloom spread, but you have yet to ensure it withers.
I know we asked for the impossible. The Grey Knights have been tasked with delivering even when the odds are infinitesimal. Okay.
Yes, you've taken enough of my time.
Let's check in with Lunette.
Commander, let us be efficient.
In the Baleful Edict faced a craft world.
The highest probability is that we will not face a craft world, but a ruined husk.
Negative. The Inquisitor prevented us from returning to Titan for the necessary repairs, but Usaraya has been silent of late. Okay.
Affirmative.
Have you encountered the craft world before?
I was in proximity to an Aliotok craft world once.
Its residents would not countenance my presence on board despite my curiosity. Nevertheless, I gathered some data. Craft worlds are built from a fascinating yet blasphemous material known as Wraithbone, maintained by an Eldar caste called Bone Singers. Why does that element intrigue you, Dominus?
The material has unique properties.
Some of the tech priests and lex mechanics of the Majos xenobiologists believe it can transmit and resonate the life essence or souls of the Eldari. I find that highly contentious, bordering on heresy. Yet its ability to transmit data, whether that is classed as souls or bundles of Xenos code and high-tier algorithms, is what I would be gratified to learn.
Affirmative.
What is the status of construction efforts?
The Omnissiah's authority cannot be overridden.
We've salvaged enough Oculus surface and the Augurium to support the required efficiency parameters. All that is required is for the array to be placed in the correct arrangement. This requires deep cogitations, painful sacrament to the Omnissiah will be done.
The interaction is over.
Right. Hector, what's up?
Come, let us talk over what troubles you, brother.
The Eldari, not our usual foe. She is gorgeous. Lady is a very gorgeous girl. Also, hello to you as well.
They despise the warp spawn as much as we do.
Perhaps even more so, but do not mistake them for allies. Have you fought them?
Yes, before I joined the Purifiers.
They are impossibly swift, would never stand still. Should I update my tactical canticles?
Be ready to face any foe.
However, time is precious, so we should not waste it. Both of our colleagues are convinced that this craft world is dead. If there are any Eldar alive, they would be fighting our common enemy.
By all means.
We have encountered the Death Guard. I would know more of them.
Formidable foes who have spent the last 10,000 years rotting but will not die.
A traitor legion of Astartes that took on the patronage of Nurgle during the Great Heresy. As deadly and vile as any of Nurgle's immortal minions. Why did they turn from the Emperor's light?
Mortarion went begging for the Plague God's deliverance.
As the heresy drew to a close, their cowardly master Mortarion went begging to the Plague God's deliverance, and the rest of his chapter followed him into darkness. So the Death Guard became Plague Marines.
Traitor Astartes who have wholly given their souls and physical bodies to the god of decay.
What is the best way to fight them?
Do not let them linger. We should engage and purge them on sight.
They're slow but hardy. Nurgle's foul virulence has caused them to develop all manner of thick scarring and bodies so riddled with disease that they can overcome physical trauma. Okay.
By all means.
What do you think of my recent performance?
There is certainly room for improvement.
You need to marshal your resources better, but by the Emperor, we've not lost yet. He's like, you're pretty terrible, to be honest, but, you know, it could be worse. Could be worse. We could recruit another knight. Rank 1 Purgator? No thanks. All right. So, if we go to the star map, Commander Inquisitor Vakir has provided coordinates to the derelict Eldari craft world Usaraya, which he has indicated the source of the bloom. This location has been added as a mission on the star map. This craft world has been infested by Nurgle, which should prepare for significant opposition. Well, it's right here, so let's go take a look. Of course, it's at like a place that has 5. No, this game you stay a good guy the entire time. You cannot become the villain. You are the Grey Knights, who are like probably, I would assume they're the least corruptible of the Space Marines.
Throne of Terror. Do you sense the emanations? A warp song of corruption and disease.
Ooh, no. That doesn't look good.
Maintaining distance. The edict must be protected.
That craft world is
Inquisitor,
messed
this
up.
plan of yours was predicated on the craft world being dormant.
And so the Eldari remain. Did you truly believe this plague would be similarly docile?
The Sons of Titan are not chaff to be deployed recklessly, Inquisitor.
Oh, cease your nursemaiding, knight. Is this not what you were made for? Teleport us in.
Dude, Ector is like, bitch. All right. Extreme difficulty. Bakir must survive. Locate the center. We get 5 requisition for this. Oh my gosh. I feel like we have to do it. Like, we are falling so far behind and the galaxy is looking so bad. At least we get Vakir, and we have our second stratagem now, which is also good. And I do actually have enough knights. They're kind of beat up, but they are powerful.
On. Edian. Storm. Bask.
By the way, chat, I need someone brave and hopefully not terribly attached to surviving to become my new apothecary. Become a new knight for me. Exclamation mark knight. If you are interested in becoming the new apothecary, you will need to be brave. All right, because the good news is with a new apothecary, we could get away with not having to take so many damn Medicae skulls. We could run other equipment like better grenades. I think him having a servo skull is still good. I think I actually want you to run a force sword so that you have a chance to parry if you get surrounded. Got big boss lady yourself. Because I have multiple sets of Terminator armor. Tungus! Oh wait, you can teleport, so I'm not worried about your movement speed. I am worried about your... wait, is this our best Purgator? What's your deal? You have arcane weapons, which is not that great, to be honest. Sanctified kill zone isn't bad. Where's our other Purgator? So this is what? This is Bask? Yes. Okay. Where is Kai? Kai, what's your gimmick? You have... You have invested even heavier into arcane weapons. Which is weird. I don't know why I would do that, to be honest. This is a weird thing. Huh. Yeah, no, I'd rather take Bask. Saurus Warrior versus Stormcast? Stormcast would probably win that. Stormcasts are kind of insane. Sithric! Sithric, you are my new apothecary. What is thy name? Oh, that's cool. You get new customization options depending on the armor set. Bro, that's awesome.
Praise the Emperor. I am here to serve. The Emperor lights our path. Unleash me. Praise the Emperor. Yes, Commander.
Sithrek, where you at?
I am here to serve. Edion. Yes, Commander. Edion. Here. Yes, Commander. Edion. Yes, Commander. Edion.
Going once. Going twice. All right, I'll reroll. Losing Mastered. Losing Mastered, you here? Oh, great. You are here to serve. What is your what do you want your knight's name to be, good sir? Who is my favorite Gotrek and Felix author? I mean, I would say that, like, when it comes to Gotrek and Felix, William King is really king. But between Josh Reynolds and Nathan Long, I prefer Nathan Long. Lazarus? Perfect. Do you have a preference on the last name?
Elgon, Estriel, Legion, Go, King, Ho, Ignatius, Irelisar, Kurt, King, Come, Kurt, Nug, Glacier, Smith, Field, Ptolemy, Hot, Thoros, La, Hook, Rife, Sancho, Sul, Sora, Stor, Tom, Tekios, Fu, Tor, Trevor, Tidy, Valdar, War, Morton, Zing, Badant, Elva, Under, Aramis, Mars, All, Pestrin, Orve, Urstaz, Decru, Durant, Dvorn, Ezio.
Any of those catch your fancy? Or like a first, are you like, it should start with this letter? Or do you just not care? Join that antler, huh? Like, yes. Hey, chat, huh? Edion is good. Cool. What were you hearing of them all saying their names? All right. You, yes, Big Hammer is good. Because Big Hammer means that we stomp little men. You don't need a Medicae. Give me a grenade. You have a grenade. We're gonna switch that out for willpower. What does she do? She has +4 max willpower. She pew-pews people and has armor break. And she also... Oh, she has 2 ranged weapons. That's interesting. So she can either shoot at range 5 using willpower and deal... Okay, that's interesting. So she just flat out doesn't have a melee weapon. All right. All right, chat. This is gonna get bumpy.